This is Diana at the Bangor Public Library Children's Room. And today we are going to do the letter H in an ABC story time. I'm going to find out how you are. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you today? Well, I have the letter H for holidays or harvest. And as you know, in a few weeks is Thanksgiving, so we have a lot of Thanksgiving themed activities here today. I'm going to turn around and point to our ABC chart. Guess what? D came back from vacation. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I've sung my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? As I said before, I'm trying to find an alphabet book that will match up with today's theme. And luckily I have T is for Turkey by Tanya Stone. This is an alphabet book about Thanksgiving and the colonies. A is for America's story. B is for bold. C is for colonist. They landed in Massachusetts. D is for difficult. E is for educate. F is for feast. And a bountiful fall. I'm sure you'll learn more about this at your school. G is for good morrow. H is for Sarah Hale. It made her mission to make sure Thanksgiving got good recognition. I is for Indians. J is for joining. K is for kids. You know, in 1620, you had to fetch wood. L is for Lincoln. M is for Massasoit. Massasoit was a Native American who agreed not to fight the people. N is for neighbors. O is for opportunity. At our celebration, it lasted 3 days. P is for pilgrims, and Q is for quit. The pilgrims were so determined to stay in America. R is for recipes. S is for Squanto. He was another Native American who taught us how to fish. T is for turkey. U is for understanding. V is for venison. So here's a pilgrim woman and a man. W is for whistle. S is for zinnia. Y is for yummy. We share this great food together. Z is for zestful. We've had such great fun. Now our play of Thanksgiving is all said and done. Yeah. One of the things they might have harvested was turnips. Do you know turnips are one of my favorite foods? The Turnip, retold by Harriet Ziefert, illustrated by Laura Rader, and published by Puffin Books. The turnip. Turnips are purple and white, and sometimes they're yellow and have wax on them. An old man planted a little turnip. Grow, grow, little turnip, grow sweet, he said. Grow, grow, little turnip, grow big. The little turnip grew sweet and big. See, this is a purple one coming out of the ground. One day the old man went to pull the turnip up. He pulled and he pulled, but he could not pull it up. He called the old woman, yoo-hoo! The old woman pulled the old man pulled the turnip. They pulled and pulled, but they could not pull it up. That had to be a big, giant turnip. The old woman called the little girl, yoo-hoo! The little girl pulled the old woman pulled the old man pulled the turnip. They pulled and pulled, but they could not pull it up. The little girl called her dog, yoo-hoo! The little dog pulled the girl pulled the old woman pulled the old man pulled the turnip. They pulled and pulled, but they could not pull it up. Can you guess what's going to happen next? The dog called the cat, woof, woof, woof. The cat pulled the dog pulled the girl pulled the old woman pulled the old man pulled the turnip. They pulled and pulled, but they could not pull it up. Can you guess what's going to happen next? The cat called the tiny mouse. What do you think she said? Meow. This has a surprise ending. The mouse pulled the cat pulled the dog pulled the girl pulled the old woman pulled the old man pulled the turnip. They pulled and pulled and pulled. And up came the turnip. They needed that little mouse to help them pull that turnip up. And look how gigantic it is. Now remember, if you have Thanksgiving and you have turnip, I hope you try a little of it. I have a flannel board story here. This has 5 turkeys, and they're in the sun. 5 little turkeys standing by the door. One waddled off. And then there were 4 little turkeys under a tree. One waddled off. And then there were 3 little turkeys with nothing to do. One waddled off. And then there were 2 little turkeys in the noonday sun. One waddled off. And then there was 1 little turkey better run away, for soon it will be Thanksgiving Day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fat little turkeys. I have a song. Have you ever heard of Albuquerque the Turkey? Well, Albuquerque is a big city in New Mexico. So here's how the song goes. Albuquerque is a turkey, and he's feathered and he's fine. He wobbles and he gobbles, and he's actually mine. Albuquerque is a turkey, he's fine and fine. He wobbles and he gobbles, and he's absolutely mine. Now, I have almost like a chapter book next. It's called Turkeys Together, and it's by Carol Wallace. I hope it's not too long, but we'll try it. Turkeys Together. It's a chapter book. Go away, dog. Sniff, sniff, sniff. I found the scent. Hey, dog, what are you looking for? A small voice called. Birds, I answered. Why, the small voice asked. I'm a pointer bird dog, I answered. I look for quail. You're not a quail, are you? I'm a hummingbird, the voice said. And the tiny bird flew away. Sniff, sniff, sniff. I whiffed the ground. Tweet. A whistle came from above me. What are you looking for, dog? I looked around. Tweet. The whistle came. You're not a quail. Are you a hummingbird? I asked. I'm a big, mean, strong mockingbird, the bird said. Go look for quails someplace else. The mockingbird flew away. Sniff, sniff, sniff. I followed my nose. Gobble. Feathered wings puffed up. You smell like a bird, I said. You live in the ground like a quail, but you're way too big. I'm a turkey, Mother Turkey to you. Go away, she shook her wings. She meant business. I'm a pointer. I'm supposed to find birds, I said. Listen, dog. I have to protect my nest. Someone has been taking my eggs. No dog is going to point at me. I took a step forward. Do you have any babies yet? The bird's big wings flapped in my face. Her big feet hit my back. I ran home as fast as I could. I know if you live in the country, you can almost see turkeys anywhere. Chapter 2. Find that sniff. A thief. Sniff, sniff, sniff. I was closest to the nest. Mother Turkey crouched low in the tall grass. Mother Turkey, it's me. May I see your eggs? I stepped closer. Look, dog. Someone stole another one of my eggs. I can't even leave my nest. I can't find food myself. Go away. How many eggs do you have? I asked. There are only 7 now. I had 13. 6 are missing. Mother Turkey fluffed her feathers. Who do you think took your eggs? I asked. Maybe a skunk. I don't know. She looked very sad. I jumped to my feet. I'll find your eggs. Just stay away from my nest. Mother Turkey settled down. I sniffed high. I sniffed low. I kept my nose to the ground. Woof, woof, I barked at Raccoon. Do you have Mother Turkey's eggs? Raccoon hissed. I don't have anybody eggs. Raccoon waddled off. Sniff, sniff, sniff. I smelled something new. It was not a good smell. Mother Skunk and her fur babies pranced by. Their noses were in the air. Their bushy tails were straight up, but they had not seen Mother Turkey's eggs. Mrs. Turkey. Chapter 3. I headed back home. I would find those eggs tomorrow. Suddenly I smelled something. Sniff, sniff, sniff. I wiggled my nose. Hey, Mother Turkey, where are you going? I called to her. The big turkey turned around. I'm Mrs. Turkey. Who are you? The turkey fluffed her feathers. I'm Dog. I'm looking for your missing eggs. Did you forget? I asked. How did you know about my eggs? The turkey wanted to know. You told me this morning. Don't you remember? I asked. A possum took my eggs. He's already taken 5 of them. I had 10, but I didn't tell you. I looked at her carefully. You're not my Mother Turkey. I am Mrs. Turkey. I have to go. I watched as the big turkey hustled through the brush, then I ran as fast as I could to Mother Turkey's nest. This is the last chapter, the best nest in the world. Mother Turkey, it's me. I know what happened to your eggs, I barked. Oh no, not you again. Mother Turkey covered her eggs carefully. I found another turkey. Someone is stealing her eggs too. I have an idea. I don't want to lose another egg, she said. What is your idea? The other turkey says that a possum is stealing her eggs. She's afraid to leave her nest too. Mother Turkey looked up at me. So what should we do? Let's put the nest together. That way one can sit on all the eggs, the other can watch and hunt for food. I don't know, Mother Turkey said. My babies won't know their real mother. If you don't, you might not have any babies. I can help, I said. I ran back and forth between the 2 nests. Then the turkeys talked it over. They liked each other. Once they decided to let me help, things went pretty fast. Be careful with my eggs. Don't bite down, Mrs. Turkey directed. I'll be very careful. I know how to retrieve. Gently, I took an egg in my mouth. Mrs. Turkey stood guard at her nest. I moved each egg to Mother Turkey's nest. Put it right here, Dog. Mother Turkey leaned over to give me room. I set down the eggs under her soft feathers. Can't let them get too cool, she said. I picked up the last egg. Mrs. Turkey followed me to Mother Turkey's nest. Hello, dear, said Mother Turkey. Please sit on the nest. I will go for a short hunt. I think we have the best eggs in the world, don't you? Mother Turkey stood over the nest. She gently climbed over the eggs and sat down. I believe it is the best nest in the whole wide world. Sometimes when I was not looking for quail, I would come and watch the nest. Then Mrs. Turkey and Mother Turkey could get something to eat. And right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 eggs in the turkey nest. The eggs finally hatched. Mother Turkey was right. The babies weren't sure who their mother was. Sometimes they followed Mrs. Turkey. Sometimes they followed Mother Turkey. Sometimes they followed me. That was just fine. We all loved our babies very much. Can you believe a dog that was helpful and kind to those turkeys? Well, in your bags this week you'll have the letter H. You'll have, I don't know if this got in your bag. If it didn't, I will put one in next week's bag. It's Find and Match. And I'm going to show you how to do an accordion fold. I have a strip of yellow paper, and you go towards you, away from you, towards you, away from you, towards you, away from you, towards you. And look what happens to my, it's all zigzaggy. So I took and I cut out a turkey, and I've given you 2 red feathers, 2 yellow feathers, and 2 orange feathers. And I put them orange, yellow, red, orange, yellow, red. But you can do anything you want with them. Then, if you have a magic marker or crayon, you can go over the eyes, the beak, and the wattle. So, next week, I will be doing the letter I for ice. So, I'll see you next week. Goodbye.